Let's look at questions. Listening 5. Dinləmə 5. Look at all questions. Try to remember them first of all. After a while, I'm gonna start the listening. Ready? Okay, now you can close your microphones. I'm starting.
When Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone in the 1870s, it was fairly simple to use. Using a telephone, people either contacted the operator in order to call a number, or called a number themselves for a century. After that, all they had to do was to talk or listen. Nowadays, the telephone has become a very complex instrument. As it has a number of uses, it competes with the computer. Answering machines have been around for several decades, but voicemail is now replacing them. Messages are stored on the system. This means that it is possible to send the message to someone else's phone. Calling first one person, then another, and adding people to the telephone conversation is called a conference call. The modern phone has many more features. If you don't want the caller to hear what someone is saying in your office, you can push the mute button. Enjoy the telecommunications revolution.
Okay, it ended. Now look at questions again, guys. Try to write the answers. It was difficult or easy?
No, it was easy, I think. Normal, I think.
Because from Fatima's face, I saw like something different. Really? Okay.
No.
Okay.
When I listening, I always wrote what I can hear. After that, I wrote the question answer.
Like when you look at questions, when I give time to look at questions, guys, try to underline the main important part of the questions, you know? In this case, when you listen, it will attract your eyes more easily, more quickly. Okay, it's the main part of doing listening. Underline as much as possible important parts. Okay, so look, when you are ready to listen again, tell me. I am waiting. Are you ready to listen again? Okay. Close microphones.
When Alexander Graham Bell invented the telephone in the 1870s, it was fairly simple to use. Using a telephone, people either contacted the operator in order to call a number, or called a number themselves for a century. After that, all they had to do was to talk or listen. Nowadays, the telephone has become a very complex instrument. As it has a number of uses, it competes with the computer. Answering machines have been around for several decades, but voicemail is now replacing them. Messages are stored on the system. This means that it is possible to send the message to someone else's phone. Calling first one person, then another, and adding people to the telephone conversation is called a conference call. The modern phone has many more features. If you don't want the caller to hear what someone is saying in your office, you can push the mute button. Enjoy the telecommunications revolution.
Okay, guys, that's the end. So try to finish your answers until I share the screen. I mean, you're gonna see questions when I share. You can look at questions from here as well. We can start to check. Yeah. Question 1. What did you write? Send to the chat, please. Be quick, guys.
Listen.
Yes, send. Just one letter you will write. Why we must wait? E. You wrote E. First question as always. The passage is mainly about. Birinci sual mətin nə haqqındadır? Hamı yazıb E variantı. The telephone through ages. How can you translate this?
Translate
Yes, like it's kind of history of the telephone, like source of this years. Age, guys, here. Age yaş mənasına gəlmir. Burada age elə bilin ki, il sözünün sinonimidir, yaxud da əsr sözünün sinonimidir. Yəni həmin bu illər ərzincə, illər boyunca telefon. Yəni onun keçdiyi tarix, telefonun indiyə gəlib çıxması. Kind of history of the telephone. Yes, true. Second question, which statement is true according to the passage? True answer. Doğru cavab, doğru cümləni tələb edir. Write to the chat. C. Yes. The first telephone was very simple to use. C variantı ilk telefonlar istifadə etmək üçün çox sadə idi. Yəni ilk telefonların istifadəsi olduqca sadə idi. Bəli. A variantı niyə səhvdir? To call only one person is called a conference call. Can you translate?
No, more. Bir adama yığmaq konferans zəngi adlanır.
Yalnız bir adamla danışmaq. Konferans zəngi nədir? Conference call nədir ümumiyyətlə? Conference call.
Konferans danışığı. Yəni 2-3 nəfərdən artıq
Yes.
şəxslərin birlikdə danışığı.
For example, now we are doing conference call. Yes. And that's why if it's conference call, not only one person. Bir nəfər yox, birdən çox. B variantı. Modern phones are used for only one purpose. Elif?
No, more than one. Bir məqsəd üçün istifadə olunur müasir telefonlar.
Yes. Biz də əksərən demişik ki, only sözü, hardly sözü, bu sözləri görsəz, onlar əksərən səhv cavablar olur. Məhdudlaşdırma qoyurlar, amma bu tipli testlərdə adətən məhdudlaşdırıcı cavablar olmur. Müasir telefonlar deyir, yalnız bir məqsəd üçün istifadə olunur. No, different purposes. Bir neçə məqsədlər üçün, müxtəlif məqsədlər üçün. C variantını dedik. D variantı. If you don't want to talk, call the number. No, Fatima. Other girls are sleeping. Continue.
Danışmaq
Call the number. Yes. Okay. We didn't have this kind of things. E variant, when messages are stored on the system, one can't send them to anyone else. Elif, translate.
Yes, there mesajlar sistemde toplananda teacher, how can I say one?
Like a person.
Yani bir nefer onu bir de daha iletişime gönderebilir.
Aha, orada sadece səhv olan can't, cannot'dur. Not yox, can send. Mesajlar toplananda onu başqa bir şəxslərə də göndərə bilərlər. Ona görə də inkarlıq onu səhv cümləyə çeviribdir. Oldu, doğru cavab C variantı. Üçüncü. Why is it possible to send a message to someone's telephone? Nergis, translate.
Because messages are stored on the system. System stored like, how can we say?
Toplanmaq, I said.
Like, çünkü mesajlar sistemde toplanır.
I understood question and now you say answer. I say that translate question. I didn't say the answer, Nergis. Why don't you listen to me? Did I say, like, I look at everyone's answer, then I say what's true, what's wrong. Why do you say answer? I didn't ask answer. I said that Nergis, translate sentence, translate question. Nergis, be quick.
Why is it possible to send the message to someone's telephone? Niyə başqalarının telefonuna mesajlar göndərmək mümkündür? I wrote the variant. Because messages stored on the system. Çünki mesajlar sistemdə toplanılır.
Toplanılır. Bayaq o ikinci sualın Y variantını oxuduq. Mesajlar telefonda toplananda başqasına göndərmək olmur. Əksinə olur. Həmin o cavabla buranın cavabı bir-birini tamamlayır ki, yəni səhvin düzünü müəyyənləşdirə bilirik. Toplanırsa göndərmək olur. Question 4 tamamlama testidir. The modern telephone has become.
Can we see it?
Yes.
Very complex.
Müasir telefonlar olduqca mürəkkəb bir instrument. How can we translate? Alətə deyək də, alətə çevrilir. Okay. Question 5, which Elif couldn't write. What must be done in order not to let a caller know what somebody is saying around?
Can I translate?
Deyir ki, zəng edənin ətrafda kimin sənə dediyini, nə danışdığını bilməməsi üçün nə eləmək lazımdır? Can I see answer? I wrote to push the mute
button.
Səs düyməsinə basmaq. Yəni səs düyməsinə basmamız.
Səs düyməsi yox. Əksinə mute nə deməkdir? Səssizləşdirmək. Səssizləşdirmək, yes. Bir mənası laldır, bir mənası səssizləşdirmək. Burada hamımızda mikrofon düyməsi var. Əgər kompüterlə qoşulubsuzsa, telefonla qoşulanda bilmirəm. Amma kompüterlə qoşulanda sadəcə üstünə yaxınlaşdırın mausu, amma basmayın. Onda onun adı çıxır. Mikrofonu kapat türkcə. İngiliscə kimin kompüteri ingilis dilindəsə yazır ki mute microphone. Yəni o mute düyməsi. Konferans kola qoşulmuşuqsa mute. That's why you can't see it. When you join with computer, that's why I say that if you join with computer, you can see there is a written mute. Elif understood?
Yes.
So, look at question 6. Every time I say, guys, when you do reading and listening, dinləmə və oxu mətnlərini eləyəndə, sualları mütləq diqqətlə oxuyun. Elif, elədiyin səhvlərdən ən çox olanı bu tipli suallar idi. Başına baxmadan sualın cavabını yazmağa keçibsən. Görürsən, başında deyir ki, complete the sentence with 2 words according to the passage. 2 dənə sözlə tamamlayın deyir. Və sən ora 1 yazsan, o yanlış sayılır. It's possible to send the message to another person's telephone or phone. Telephone or phone, they are same things you can say. Like it's almost same simple question with others. That's why no need to translate. And how many true answers did you get from here?
At me, all of them are true.
Nergis?
Teacher, I don't wrote question